pines, in the pines where the sun never shines, where you shiver the 13 pounds of food for 7 days, just about 2 pounds a day. What do we have in here? We have our suppers. So those are 7 freeze-dried Happy Yak meals, about 1,000 calories each. We don't split these in 2, we eat them all for 1, so that's 1,000 calories. Assorted meals in here. It's helpful to try them beforehand. I got some onion soup mix because I love shepherd's pie. Their shepherd's pie just doesn't have enough flavor. So I got 2 of those, so I add the onion soup mix. Brings it out a bit better. Breakfasts. Same thing every day. I've got granola with cashews, milk powder, dried blueberries. And so that's fairly calorie dense, especially with the cashews. And for lunch, oh my goodness, there's 230 calories just in Spam. These little 2-ounce Spams are very, very, almost all fat. So that's 200 calories. There's about 200 calories in that. 1 of these a day. Pilot biscuits have about 160 calories. And I have enough, 1.5 ounces of jerky a day. So all told, I think I figured out 25 to 2,800 calories a day. And so that's a little light, but I can live off my excess for a little bit. The boy's going to have to bring a little more food. Plastic bags are mostly just to keep the odor down, because we do have grizzly bears up there. I emptied the little lid of my Seek Outside pack, and I'll have my little toque, as they call them in Canada. I guess that's a watch cap. My First Light gloves, stuff I want to get to fairly quick. When nature calls, I don't want to wait. There's my toilet paper, wipes, a little trowel, this weighs less than 1 ounce, and some alcohol. It's a good dual purpose thing. This can also be used as a fire starter. Also have some emergency Cliff Bars, bug net. When you need your bug net, you need your bug net. And I'm using this little pillow as my sitting pad, also as a pillow. So as much as possible, have dual use for things. Okay, one thing I've learned, I don't take a whole lot of extra clothing. I take 1 extra pair of socks. Take my boonie hat. This is an outdoor research hat. I like it that it has a little cinched cord. These are some cheap Cabela's rain pants. They're really light. A little bit heavier is this Sitka Cloudburst Gore-Tex with pit zips. It's a really nice jacket. Got a really good hood. I don't leave home without it. Nor do I leave home without my Chama hoodie. This is merino with a hood. So this with a little beanie cap gives me enough warmth for my head even when I'm sleeping. And I always take a puffy jacket. And I always take a warm puffy jacket. I take this wherever I go, even if I'm on a little scouting trip. If I needed to sleep outside without my sleeping bag, I could do it in this. This is the First Light Incompadre. A really good jacket. I'd buy that jacket again. Then I have, of course, my sleeping bag. Let's talk a little bit about my sleep system. There's my sleeping bag. And this is a Western Mountaineering 800 fill down. Wide. It's wide, it's long. Good for a side sleeper. And it took me a long time to figure out I need a bigger bag because I sleep on my side and I compress the down unless I get a nice wide bag. And this is the Terralite, rated to -4. I've had it down to -20. No problem at all. So I'm happy with that bag. And I've also gone all the way, decided to use the big, fat, heavy Thermarest. This is almost 2 pounds. It's almost as heavy as my sleeping bag. But as a side sleeper, put all my weight on my hip. This is over 2 inches thick. It's 78 inches long. It's 25 inches wide. It gives me a good sleep. That's worth the extra weight. So this is probably my one luxury item. The other two items, I always bring bear spray. Yeah, I have a rifle, but my rifle is usually hard to get at. This bear spray you can get at right away. And bear spray's got a pretty good reputation for deterring grizzly attacks, with percentage-wise less chance of getting injured. So I like having both options. If it's really windy, I also like 220 grain nozzler partitions as a good bear defense. Water. 3 liters of water is the standard. I take this 2-liter Mountain Research bladder. This is the lightweight bladder. And I always bring a Nalgene. This is a Cavarro Nalgene. Glow in the dark with the Human Gear cap, which makes drinking easier. And my son will take a SteriPen as our backup. And so a SteriPen works really well with that. Even though it's a little heavy, I really like having one of these. You can also put hot water in there at night. Put it in your sleeping bag if it's a little bit colder. And these caps don't leak. The rest of our load is about 22 pounds of shared gear, so we're going to split that. So my son's going to take the tent, 3 pounds, 3-man ultralight Ghost tent from Mountain Hardware. That's a really nice tent. So light. And I'll take about 2.5 pounds of this gear. Kill kit, a bunch of bags. Potato knife with extra blades. Citrus acid spray in a spray bottle. In here I have a first aid kit and also gear kit, including tenacious tape and sunblock and all that sort of stuff. My main knife, which I'll probably carry in my neck, is this First Light, I think it's called the Altitude. That's just over an ounce. S90V. I'm not even bringing a sharpener. So that just stays sharp. I always bring a sharpener. I'm not bringing a sharpener. And a little bit of cord. That's the kill kit. Also in this pullout, I have trying for the first time this water system, which would also allow me to take some extra water. This is a Sawyer Mini. It's got the back flush. It's got the dirty bag, and I've also got this extra 2-liter bag. So this gives me a chance to actually have 5 liters of water, if necessary. If we're going high, 5 liters of water weighs 11 pounds. 5 liters of water would be 11 pounds. So it's a lot of weight, but you might need it. Got a little charger. So this will charge the equipment that we're bringing at least one time. And then the survival kit. And the survival kit includes a little mirror, a little signal mirror, 2 ways of making fire, matches, and an extra one of these Bics, some fire starter, some gun oil, little gun cleaning kit, weighs way less than an ounce, and duct tape, and a little fishing kit. So we might just go fishing for fun. Here's another division of shared gear. Leica 65mm, beautiful scope. Man, this is a nice scope with a homemade cover. And our Suru T024X with a Manfrotto fluid head. Really nice rig. Really like using that. So that's over 6 pounds. So this goes with James' side. So he'll carry that. And I'm carrying the Forbes 24B 30-06, 6 pounds, 11 ounces, 10 rounds of ammo, with a little raincoat from Cavarro. So that's about a pound more than his. That's getting up to 7.5, 8 pounds. 2 pounds, 2 ounces, which is our 10x50 binoculars from Eagle Optics. These are great. This is great glass. It's got good eye relief, and also our Vortex rangefinder. That's just the 1000, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including tripod stands for the binoculars, different things in here, lens pen, a little knife. So that's what James is going to take. That's 2 pounds 2 ounces. And I'm taking all the navigation gear. So this is our Garmin, which I may or may not take. But I'll certainly take the compass and the map. And probably the Garmin. I feel kind of naked without it. This is a GPS map 62. I load a map of the area in there, and helps cross-reference with the map. It's a bit of a no-brainer. I'll probably take it. Okay, I forgot one thing. Also shared gear. I'm quite proud of this. This is my stove kit. James will take this. I'm going to have 2 of these small bottles of fuel. This is a little cozy to help us rehydrate stuff without burning fuel. So this cozy is homemade from some sort of Reflectix. So we'll be able to put our boiled up bags in there. Just put them in there and let them rehydrate and stay warm for a while. And 2 cups. 2 of these spoons. When you're eating your mountain houses or your freeze-dried meals, you need to have a long spoon. So I found these guys. I think these are also made by Human Gear. Really good company. So there you got a long spoon, but it still fits in the pot. 2 different colors so we don't get mixed up. So we don't give each other 2 cups, which will be our eating implements and our cups. Another one of these little fuel containers. I've tested a whole whack of stoves. I have a bit of a fetish for stoves. This is my new favorite. Can't get these in Canada, but it was worth ordering from the States. So this is a Soto Windmaster, and it's efficient, works to low temperatures, good in a wind. It comes with 2 of these pot supports. I like the heavier pot support. It all together. It's got a nice wide pot support, bigger than the diameter of this pot, which is the MSR Titan pot, made out of titanium. So really great setup. Boils fast. This is a powerful little stove, efficient, burns to low weather because it's regulated, and it's got the built-in piezoelectric system, but I also bring this little Bic lighter just in case. So that's James's, while I bring the Garmin. This is the InReach. We didn't get the Mini. I hate my cell phone, so I wanted something to stand alone. So I might bring this and not the GPS. I'll certainly bring this. Maybe I'll bring the GPS, maybe I won't. So it goes together in a snap once you get the hang of it. To show you how obsessive a guy gets, I saved a ½ an ounce by going with this little bag that's made out of Dyneema. I forget where I bought that, but it's somewhere from some boutique maker in the States. It costs about $10. So this is the shared load. This is my son's part of it. So that's 10 or 11 pounds, probably 11 pounds. And here's my shared group of stuff, and that's probably 10 or 11 pounds. So we're pretty close to having the same load. I'm taking the really good. I'm really liking this pack. I'm liking this pack because you can extend this to be a 28-inch frame, and I got a long back. And this is the Seek Outside pack system. It doesn't have the pull away, but it's got a big 7200. Look at the size of that bag. Got a little meat shelf. Really good bag. Really comfortable. And the boy is either going to take his Astroplane, because it's really comfortable for him. If he takes the Astroplane, his load will be still under 50 pounds. Or he might take a QU 7200, but it's not working very well with his hip. It works well with my hips, so I might take it, and he might take this too. And that would lose about 4 pounds, because these bags are under 5 pounds, where the old bags of yesteryear were 8, 9, 10 pounds. So this, so I don't know how much it's going to weigh. 42 pounds for a 7-day trip. So 42 pounds, the boy will probably have 50. That's fair. Back at her. And I've got over a month. I gotta be the sheep mountains. There's the other side. I think there's 225 stairs. Seems like more.